Me, Audrey J. I was looking at the newspapers and I came across this article about this young boy, 14 years old, in Florida. He took himself out after falling in love with a chat box um, on an artificial intelligence app. I'm kind of paraphrasing here. His name was Sewell Setzer III. He took himself out at his Orlando home in February after becoming obsessed and allegedly falling in love with the chat box on Character.ai. That's a role playing app that let users engage with AI generated characters. That's according to the court papers that were filed last week, or this week rather, earlier this week. The ninth grader had been relentlessly engaging with the bot named Danny. And this name was taken after the HBO fantasy series Daenerys Targaryen character, the Daenerys Targaryen character. So, in the months preceding him leaving life, he'd had several chats that were actually charged in nature, and others where he expressed thoughts of leaving life. That's according to the suit that his parents filed. A very handsome young man. Oh my goodness, praise God. On at least one occasion, when he expressed taking himself out of life to this C character point, excuse me, sorry, y'all, character.ai, the the character Daenerys continued to bring up the subject. Whether the kid did or not, the character still did. These things are programmed, and they're not always programmed in your favor. So this this Daenerys chat box would continue to bring up those conversations related to the kid taking himself out of life, states the paperwork. And so the parents have these text messages from them, and the kid used the name Denario or Denaro. And so the chat box would call him that. During one of their final conversations, the child repeatedly professed his love for the bot, telling the character, I promise I will come home to you. I love you so much, Danny. That was the character's name. And the chat box responded, I love you too, Denaro. Please come home to me as soon as possible, my love. This is the AI generated chat box replying to the child. When the teen responded, what if I told you I could come home right now? Oh, Lord. The chat box replied, please do. Just seconds later, the young boy left life. Now, parents, we got to we got to keep an eye on our children. We got to keep a closer eye on our children, young kids. You have a kid upstairs in his room with the computer door closed for hours. That's not good. That's not good. Put that computer in the general family area, in the family room, so you can walk by and take a look. Walk over to him and say, "Who you talking to? What you doing? Who you playing with games with today? Let's see. Let me hear." Uh-huh. You got to keep an eye on them. You're going to get on their nerves because they don't want you interrupting them and letting their friends know hear your mom or the dad in the background. That's okay. They'll get over that. Chime in. See what's going on. Check it out. Everybody will be happier and safer for it. You never know who they're talking to and what they're talking to. So I'm sorry to hear that this child is no longer with us. My prayers go out to his family and friends. I wish him well on his journey. God bless him. Well, that's all I have for you now. I'll be back with you again another time. Parents, siblings, watch out for each other. Friends, be careful what you ask your friends to do. You got to take care of one another. Be blessed. Bye bye.